Hello, and welcome back to the Investing Zone, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment Cardano is king, and watch the video to the end to be eligible. The winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. Along with Cardano, Ethereum has other rivals who are vying for control of the cryptocurrency market. ADA has made progress toward achieving this goal. Additionally, it appears that the Simpsons already predicted that Cardano would replace Ethereum, albeit they didn't specify how and when. There have been many arguments and ideas over the years about how the Simpsons have a special capacity to foretell and predict significant events in the world. The majority of them are depicted in their episodes, although the effects aren't visible right away, because they have recently made unusual predictions about events. Whatever they're about to say about Cardano will eventually happen, so it shouldn't come as a surprise. The blockchain business and cryptocurrencies are extremely interesting to The Simpsons. The Big Bang Theory's Sheldon Cooper, Jim Parsons, emphasized that there must be a record of every transaction made in order for Bitcoin to function when discussing the fascinating topic of distributed consensus-based currencies. These are listed on a distributed ledger, as the name suggests. The ledger records the transaction when you use the currency. And as each ledger book is completed, a chain of the prior books, known as the blockchain, is added. From Shanghai to Granada, I'm a consensus of shared and synchronized digital materials scattered across numerous platforms, Parsons remarked in the song V that came before it. I'm getting closer to being the future's cash every day, not in your wallet, but in your computer. It is clear from these expressions that a Simpsons episode involving cryptocurrencies is a significant development for the sector. It is a clear sign that the concept of digital money has gained increasing acceptance. From the broadcast, millions of people have gained new knowledge. Parsons provided a clear and comprehensive explanation. Even someone who is completely unfamiliar with cryptocurrency will be able to grasp the fundamental idea. The Simpsons crypto episode was generally well received by the public. Many people emphasized the fact that this really well-liked show on cryptocurrencies has been seen all across the world, which is a great aspect. The functionality that Ethereum has primarily pioneered is vital in ushering humanity into a future with more decentralized financial services, thus it will be more shocking if Cardano ends up taking over Ethereum. There is unquestionably a great deal of appreciation for the inventions, experiments, and development tools that have been used with Ethereum. It has also been acknowledged that all of this innovation is more readily expanded upon and integrated into a project with greater flexibility, such as Cardano. The possibilities are endless with Cardano, which enables developers to include custom data in any transaction. The privilege of inserting arbitrary data within transactions allows developers to create anything, including NFTs and smart contract capabilities. For over 5 years, the Cardano development team has been steadily making enhancements to this feature. Cardano can easily accept the features that Ethereum has tested, refined, and integrated. This is as a result of Ethereum being an open source system. Any program created on Ethereum can be imported into other projects that are capable of running it. Lucky for Cardano, it is one of those projects. Although Cardano's total worth is negligible in contrast to Ethereum's, the longer Ethereum takes to implement lower fees, the better. The more time-consuming projects like Cardano must compete with Ethereum for market share. It is significant to note that Cardano is a more approachable platform that is simpler for beginners to operate. About 4.5% of the global population has invested in cryptocurrencies, but the majority of fresh investments are still to come. When the Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson told Alex Redman on his podcast that IOHK was spending a lot of time perfecting Cardano, new investors were likely to choose it over Ethereum. Ethereum felt more like a hasty but worthwhile experiment in introducing new technologies like DeFi, and NFTs. Cardano is not content with less. It is targeting a relatively narrow group of people, aiming to increase the acceptance of cryptocurrencies among the 1.5 billion unbanked people on the African continent. Cardano is concentrating on deploying use cases in the usability, identity, accessibility, and interoperability categories. It is relevant and convincing to think that Cardano will eventually replace Ethereum for these reasons. John Hoskinson. Initial goals for Cardano seem to be somewhat vague, focusing primarily on the ambition to build a technically superior blockchain to Ethereum, which he in some ways accomplished. In Haskell form, Cardano is a framework for smart contracts that may be used to create dETHs. It is primarily a proof-of-stake network as opposed to a proof-of-work network, which is where it differs from Ethereum. Compared to proof-of-stake networks, proof-of-work blockchains use a lot more energy. However, Ethereum is almost done with its transition to proof-of-stake, often known as the merge. Frantically avoiding being left behind, Cardano is currently undergoing its Vessel update, which aims to increase its efficiency, boost blockchain throughput, and make it simpler to develop decentralized apps and smart contracts. Additionally, the major problem Cardano faces with Ethereum has basically been the sky-high transaction prices. These gas costs are common in proof-of-work blockchains and have frequently been cited as an Ethereum constraint. But despite rising transaction prices and having to pay gas fees, people continue to utilize the Ethereum blockchain. For others, even if they did, the amounts are negligible. Ethereum and Solana are now the two blockchains that NFTs prefer, with Cardano's blockchain not even making the top 17. As of June of this year, Ethereum held up to 63% of the DeFi market, while Cardano trailed in 27th place with just around 17%. Despite being Ethereum's main rival and having an efficient technology, Cardano still has a long way to go before it can surpass Ethereum. One of the biggest obstacles Cardano faces in its quest to surpass the world's most popular whalecoin is the fact that it is notoriously secretive about who owns its tokens. The fact that Cardano employs more advanced technology than Ethereum may not necessarily interest traders. Since most investors in cryptocurrencies do so with speculative motives, this fact may be a severe warning sign for the platform. In contrast, Ethereum owners are more open to Cardano's plans to participate in the altcoin summit, thus the issue of fixed supply may work in his favor. Unlike Ethereum, which has an unlimited supply. With a current supply of about 33 billion tokens, Cardano's total supply is restricted at 45 billion. The current supply of Ethereum tokens, which has increased by more than 50% since November 2016, is roughly 121 million. This raises the question of whether Ethereum can maintain its price if the supply keeps growing, particularly after the merger. Additionally, the validators are essentially given control of the network. Statistics are unreliable, and the Simpsons prophecies cannot be ignored either. Statistics indicate that the majority of cryptocurrencies won't succeed, but so far Cardano has not only endured but also thrived and grown, just not significantly enough to compete with Ethereum at this time. Of course, Cardano has rivals, most notably Solana, who is supported by Sam Bateman. This indicates that Cardano might present a decent trade opportunity, but everything seems to be working in its favor. However, it is advised that Ethereum puts any bad judgment on hold as it waits for the imminent hard fork of Cardano. Holding our heads up, let's examine how much change it might bring. Charles Hoskinson provided a quick update on the Cardano Vessel hard fork in a live webcast a few Fridays ago. He indicated extensive testing is still being done. The hypothesis may be just around the corner. In addition, he provided technical information on the hard fork's development, including a list of bugs that need to be fixed. Hoskinson informed the audience that the hard fork will take place sometime in September. The long-awaited Ethereum integration was planned to occur on or around September 15th, which may not have been a coincidence. According to Hoskinson, the actual date of the Cardano hard fork is dependent in part on cryptocurrency exchanges. The exchanges need to be brought on board as well because, according to Nance, they are now upgrading by volume. In general, he continued, you see a tremendous rush and people push through after a hard fork is disclosed. But what do you think about this? Let's discuss them below in the comment area. Before then, check out our past videos to learn how Cardano is living up to the promise of being the Ethereum killer. We'll see you in the next video. Additionally, always click the subscribe notification